Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with another Reddit story for you. This one comes from the Am I the A-hole subreddit and is titled, Am I the astronaut for overreacting over cake? First of all, I don't know that there's such a thing. And second of all, peep the awesome Christmas shirt that says mental illness is the gift that keeps on giving, and it is provided by the Mental Illness Sucks Institute, MISI. Check it out. Originally posted February 19th, 2021. I, 23 female, am living with my boyfriend, 27 male. I've definitely gained the COVID-15s. Over 2021, I've decided to go on a little health journey to lose those couple extra pounds. My birthday came around the corner, and one of my friends made me this lovely lunchbox cake. If you don't know what Korean lunchbox cakes are, search it up. It's adorable. I'm doing it. Hold on. I have to see what this is. Korean lunchbox cake. Well, isn't that just the cutest thing you ever did see? It's just an adorable little cake. It's like the size of a cheeseburger. It's a tiny Earl Grey cake about 4 inches in diameter with little heart-shaped strawberries and frosting frogs holding signs that say happy birthday. It made my little heart happy. I took it home and decided to eat it the next day as I was having digestive issues at the moment and I wanted to enjoy it on date night with my boyfriend. It was the perfect little add-on for a cheat day too. My boyfriend came home, saw the cake in the fridge, and asked if he could have a slice. I said no, and that I wanted to eat it the next day, and that he could have some the next day too. He made little comments here and there, sulked, and after I continuously said no, went into his room to play video games for the rest of the night. Okay, hold on. That's overreacting about cake. Also, quick way to get you to hear. You won't let me have cake, babe. I'm just gonna go play video games. Don't bother me. When I went downstairs this morning, the cake was gone, and there were dirty dishes in the sink with little signs of happy birthday crumpled up and soggy on top. The whole cake was eaten. Obviously, I knew that my boyfriend was the culprit. No, dude. Okay. You need to leave this man immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Don't do those dishes. Go grab his shit. Go grab his Xbox or whatever the hell he was gaming on and throw it in the front yard. And drape that little soggy happy birthday sign over the top of it. I confronted my boyfriend and it didn't go well, for the lack of a better word. It basically boiled down to, if you would have just let me have a slice, I wouldn't have eaten the whole thing without you. He said that this was his way of getting back at me for being so selfish and stingy. I tried rebutting and arguing that it was my birthday cake and I wanted to eat my own birthday cake. He still didn't understand why the cake was so important because my birthday was celebrated a week ago. He even joked that he was helping me out since I was on a diet anyway. This guy, I was getting upset, and of course, being the crybaby I am, I shed a few tears. He didn't really like that, so he started chastising me a bit more, calling me immature. Hold up. I'm gonna go sulk and pitch a fit and ignore you for the rest of the night because you wouldn't let me have a slice of the tiny birthday cake that someone gave to you so that you could enjoy it with me the next night, and then waited for you to go to bed, came down, ate the whole damn thing. You're upset about it, and you're immature. I'd leave this man immediately. So instead of staying home for our date night, I decided to stay at my friend's place. I told him that I was upset at him at the moment and that he was making me more upset with this conversation, so I was leaving for the night so we could both cool down. He's now saying that I'm a bitch for leaving and overreacting over cake. My friend said that I'm not overreacting at all and that I was in the right for being upset because it was my birthday cake. I'm really conflicted. I'm definitely upset about the situation, but after all, it was just cake. No. Maybe I shouldn't have started a fight and just have let it go. You didn't start a fight. What is this shit? Why are you backtracking? Maybe I should have stayed and talked it out for conflict resolution's sake. Am I the astronaut for leaving and overreacting over cake? We have an update we're going to get to. We have an update. But before we dive into that update, nothing hurts my soul more than seeing someone be 100% in the right and question themselves. Also, his entire argument is a cow's opinion. It's a moot point. His entire argument that you were overreacting over cake, he cannot use because he overreacted over cake. His reaction to not being able to have a slice of your tiny cake was to steal it and eat the whole thing. That is overreacting over cake. You being upset that he did that is not an overreaction. He cannot use that argument unless he's just a straight up bona fide brozo, douche canoe, idiot, dumbass, cake thieving sumbitch. You think maybe you should have stayed and talked it out for conflict resolution's sake? There is no resolution to this conflict because he won't even own his actions. He said he wouldn't have done it if you had given him a piece of the cake. What kind of asshat shows so little respect for their partner and then blames them for it? He had it all, and then passively, aggressively gaslit her. Zach, dig a hole. Man. Okay, let's dive into the update. Update February 21st, 2021. I would like to start by thanking everyone for their comments under my post. I appreciate them, and I appreciate the time you took to break things down for me. I apologize for not replying to many comments, both in the thread and DMs. Things were getting overwhelming. I decided the best thing to do was to leave the relationship. Thank you. Despite how easy the comments made it seem, it was a difficult decision. This was the man I spent 4 years of my life with, someone who I thought I might have a future with. Maybe I was a little naive in even thinking that. For those of you who are wondering why I would be with such a man, I would like to say that he is so much more than what I wrote in that post. He is kind, charismatic, caring. We volunteer together at shelters and charities. It was how we met in the beginning. That's what he does to meet women. Worked on you. He has shown to be considerate and understanding of so many people and their many circumstances. And through this, I love him because he has accepted and held on to me for all of the faults I may have. I can confidently say that he loves me as well. I don't think you can love someone and not respect them. I don't. But like many pointed out, things can go sour sometimes when he doesn't get his way. I won't indulge in every situation with you, but things really were put into perspective after reading these cake comments. You were right. It wasn't just about a cake. It was the way he reacted when things didn't go right. I hate to say that it was a pattern of behavior that I have overlooked for the sake of comfort and love. I feel like an idiot to have put up with everything for so long. I broke it off this morning. It wasn't fun. I was left sad, heartbroken, tired, and yet a little relieved. I feel bad for ending my monthly lease with him, but I think being physically separated is for the best. My boyfriend is also well respected within our mutuals. I'm a bit afraid of the backlash from the breakup. Unfortunately, my relationships with others may be broken as well. I'm living with my friend at the moment. She has graciously taken me in. Of course, I'll be repaying her by helping her out with a mortgage. We made and enjoyed a little celebratory breakup cake with frosting, froggies, and all. Again, thank you so much for your input and comments. Thank you for the wake-up call. I wish I could share some cake with you too. OP, you made the right move here. The fact that you still think he's a good guy gives me a little bit of worry that you may fall back into this. And yeah, the story that he's probably going to broadcast to all of your mutual friends is going to be a bullshit version of the story. So you're going to have to end up being in a situation where you either tell your side of the story to combat it, because you know he's going to go broadcast it first, because that's what the assholes always do. You're going to have to basically decide if those mutual friends that you have are worth fighting for. And if they are, make sure that they know your side of the story as well. And then if they still side with him, screw them. Those aren't the kind of people that get to be in your life. It is an unfortunate situation there, but I don't know how she can say all these good things about him and then for him to have a bad moment. Everyone has moments. Everyone has moments where they can be an asshole. Oh, Blake Shelton that right now. I can definitely be a huge asshole at times. But what he did was premeditated. It was vindictive. It was beyond shitty. I mean, it was for sure an ASCON 1 move, but he did it in such a terrible, just nasty, evil way. It's just vindictive.